Good morning, Dan, Country Creek Builders. We are back in Lakeville. I wanted to bring you back into this master bathroom that we just recently finished remodeling, and I wanted to show you the end result of what Country Creek Builders is able to do for your bathroom. So here we are in the bathroom, and if you look at the videos from before, this toilet room was not even here. It was a big soaking tub, and then the shower was over here. It was a small shower. So this project included us framing a room for the toilet with a window in it that separates it from the rest of the bathroom. So this space basically became a bigger shower and a toilet room, which used to be the tub. So in this bathroom, one of the big complaints the homeowners had originally was that this bathroom was very cold. Well, this built-in cabinet actually extends into the garage. So what we came up with for an idea was when we removed the old cabinet, we took all the sheetrock off that cavity inside there and we foam sprayed it. We also foam sprayed the outside wall, which created a lot of extra insulation for this bathroom and therefore giving the homeowners a warmer bathroom. Some of the extra features I want to point out on this particular job is something that Country Creek Builders does on all of our jobs. So we kind of try to bring an extra design element to our projects. You'll see that we do metal trim on all our tiled edges rather than the pencil pieces. I think it's a very nice clean look. One of the extra features that Country Creek Builders accomplishes on all our jobs is that we tile the wall base. And when we finish the wall base, we put the metal edge on top of it to match the metal edge in the shower, so it ties everything together. We did do under cabinet toe kick LED lighting, which is a really nice feature. It adds a little bit extra to the job, and the look is really, really cool. So if you look inside the shower, you'll see we have a floating bench. That bench material actually matches the countertop material. We do that on all our jobs. It just ties it all together. And then on top of the shower curb, that piece is also a piece of the material that the homeowners select for the countertop. I like that idea because it's easier to keep clean. You don't have tile on top of that curb with grout lines, which can cause problems down the road. So it's a very good way to make sure that that bathroom shower is sealed and it's easy to maintain. One of the other features that we do on all our showers is a recessed shelf. The bottom of the recessed shelf, again, we put a solid material in there to match the countertop, so it ties everything together, and you'll even notice we put the same material on top of a half wall or a partial wall. It just really makes everything kind of flow together, which I think is a really good look. One of the things I stress with all homeowners is that a design is essential at the beginning of the project. The reason that this bathroom is a living proof that that design is so important is that with the window that we installed in this toilet room, we wanted to use the existing header from the old window. That saves money. It also makes it a lot easier for the window install, and it also makes it easier when the siding is done on the outside. So the plan drew this out, and it really is a tight space to make sure that the pocket door for this toilet room and the window all fit and still give the homeowners that large shower that they wanted. The design showed it. It actually worked out perfect. So that is very important to have that design done up front so you can kind of get in front of any of those issues that might pop up during the job. So one thing that we do at Country Creek Builders is that we order the materials ahead of time. That makes the job flow smoother once we start. So that design told us exactly what size window we could have in this toilet room. So that window was ordered 6 weeks before we started the job. That way, when we started framing this job and doing the work on it, we had the window to install. So we didn't have to delay the job by saying, the window's not in, it'll be 2 more weeks, and then we just walk away from the job, which can be very frustrating to homeowners. So we avoid that by ordering things ahead of time. The cabinetry in this bathroom is maple cabinetry with a clear finish. That is all custom cabinets built by Design Cabinets in Lakeville. We've used them exclusively for at least 15 years. They do phenomenal work. The cabinets are designed ahead of time. The selections are made, the hardware is selected, the finish is selected prior to us ever starting the job, again, to make sure that the job flows smooth once we actually do start the job. If you look at the shower, you'll notice it's a larger shower. That is very popular with homeowners. There's a couple different reasons for that. People don't take baths anymore that much, so we eliminate the bathtubs that take up a lot of room in a bathroom, and therefore we get a larger shower. Most homeowners nowadays are just really into taking showers, and that's about all they have time for. So a large shower is really preferred. Also, it's nice for those homeowners that are aging in place and they want a large shower and not deal with a bathtub. So we create a shower that has a larger door. We also put recessed shelves in our showers so that your shampoo bottles and body wash are stored in a proper area rather than on the floor or have one of those metal hanging baskets off the shower head, which really starts looking gaudy after a while. So it's really kind of a neat design in order to make sure that the bathroom and the shower is functional and it really works for the homeowners. You'll also notice that a lot of our showers we do handhelds. That's very popular. We typically install those handhelds near the bench. It's a really good feature that people seem to really like and enjoy. You'll notice back here we have a new slip-in cabinet, which is a great feature for this bathroom. It gives the homeowners a lot of extra storage. The old one we removed, and again, as I mentioned previously, we insulated that area behind it so that it's not cold. This is a great feature, and we try to design these in all of our jobs so that there's extra storage, which is definitely needed in a master bathroom. So for the lighting on this project, we always, put a shower light in if we can, which is done at least 95% of the time. On all of our projects, we do put a recessed light in the shower. It's a great feature. It makes the shower light, and therefore people like it a lot better. We also did second layer lighting in here, which is just 2 additional recessed lights that are behind the vanity. So you have your vanity lights above the mirror, and then you have backlit recessed lights that give the bathroom a lot more light for those that are in the bathroom and using it. When you're ready to start remodeling your home, whether it's a bathroom or a kitchen or a basement, make sure you interview contractors, find out their process, because the process is really important in this business. You have to have a good process in order to make these projects flow. Our process is we do a very detailed design way ahead of time. We order the materials ahead of time so there's no delays. And then we also do scheduling through an app that our homeowners have access to so they know who's coming when and what day the job's gonna start, but most important, what day the job's gonna finish. Once you've figured out that you want to do a project, you've interviewed contractors, if you're not hearing what you like, give Country Creek Builders a call. We'll sit down and talk to you, and we'll discuss our process. We'll also talk about your project, what can and cannot be done, and we'll also give you good ideas on costs. So when you're ready to have a discussion with me, give me a call. Dan, Country Creek Builders, 952-484-9812.